Hi guys, today we're going to react to In Birth by SOKONINARU, first time reaction. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request from DJPaz. Thank you DJPaz for this request. We appreciate all your support.
Thank you, DJPaz. We appreciate the ongoing support. 全部覆すエリーを求めさまよう
Well, I love the vibe. It's a very catchy and very engaging song. Short build up and then it starts. Very cool song. They're a trio. And you know, I love the simple lineup, guitar, bass, and drums. It has a mainstream sensibility and it has a fast pace. I think that's why it's so catchy. I love the look of the video. It's gritty. I love the way they filmed these music videos.
Yeah, I agree. I like the structure as you put it. They are a trio, the simple structure, three-person band, guitar, drum, and bass. What I noticed straight off the bat is I'm really enjoying the lead singer's voice. The voice itself has kind of a mainstream sensibility to it, and I like it. It's very pleasant. It kind of takes you along with it, and the song itself, especially the chorus, is very sweeping. The catchy, well-written, well-composed song, it's all there, and I'm really enjoying it. I love the way it kicked off with that bass opening. It was mostly bass in there. It went on for a long time, which is kind of unusual, and I like that. Yeah, so far, yeah, it's a bit of a banger.
Regarding the subject matter, I can't really analyze it word for word because I'm getting an automated translation, but the general idea comes through, I think, fairly clear. I think the song deals with sort of the existential question of how programmed are we from birth when our personalities calcify in our brains. The song sounds perky, but I think it's dealing with a very hard question regarding the level of our programming and specifically the fact that we can't escape it. We are always bound in our way of thinking by either our genetics or our environment. We're always programmed to act in a certain way. We're not really free. That question, I think it resides in a lot of people's minds because nobody knows how far the programming goes. It's a pretty hard subject matter to convey in a song that sounds so perky.
And we've only heard half of it so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, it kind of looks at that whole idea of, are we programmed? And if we are, can we break away from it in a way? How much free choice do we actually have? And can we do anything about it? It's an interesting question, always. And it's an interesting way of putting it in a song. I assume that there might be levels to the song, but for us, it's very difficult to follow with, as you put it, that automated translation, which doesn't actually give us the correct line. So it's very difficult to try to kind of make everything make sense, but that's the general feeling that I get as well.
わきまえた消化試合はつつましく現世を消費僕らに逃げる例えばこの先夢に姿として彼方として確かな感覚気づけば自分が達成した鼓舞僕らはいつまで歩けばいい生きればいいわずかな希望を忘れては無理か く
Oh. As dark as I thought the subject matter was, it got darker in what feels to be a feel-good sounding song. I think the second half of the song dealt with the frivolousness of happiness and how it's always a chase. I don't know how accurate the translation is, but it even calls happiness fragile, because it is. And with it, you derive the meaning of how purpose is meaningless, because when you have a sense of purpose and you fulfill your dreams, then you lose the reason to live because you don't have something to fulfill. I don't know if that's what they meant, but they left it in question form. I couldn't catch up with the translation, so I'm paraphrasing. They even said it, how are we supposed to carry on? Those are some tough questions.
I think it deals with that from the direction of uncertainty. So it's like, even if we have dreams and we reach our dreams, how do we know that it's real? We don't really know if anything is real. So there's like this uncertainty that is constant because we never get the answers that we are after, which is really what life is all about. I mean, we live life and we don't know if there's anything after death. We don't know if we are really here. We don't know if we have control over anything. And it kind of encompasses all of that into this song, which I think is really cool. But yeah, it has kind of a gloomy take on that. And I get that. I think it's questions that most of us have asked ourselves over time. As I always put it to people, the one thing that we know for sure is that we don't really know anything. And if we keep searching for those answers, we are actually going to lose something. Like we might go crazy or kind of lose sight of happiness or of what life is about and all the rest of it. So it's like, it's sometimes best to put all that maybe ego, maybe curiosity, maybe intelligence aside and just kind of live within the reality that we have and what we can actually go along with not knowing the answers and just kind of try to find happiness within that, because whether we like it or not, we're not going to get those answers, at least not now and not here, not while we're still alive. So within that frame, you kind of work out your goals, your dreams, your whatever, and you try to fulfill that. That's pretty much all we can do. There are two sides to that thing. You know, it's either freeing and go, well, this is what we have. Let's deal with what we have and try to be happy. Or you go, well, we'll never know if it's this or if it's that. So you take that kind of gloomy approach. I go for the former.
Well, some people don't have a choice. Some people are hyper analytical. They can't just take the simplified route and say, no, okay, let's just deal with what's in front of us and not worry about these existential conundrums and look for answers. If I have to put my finger on one of the more serious issues that threaten one's sanity, it's those types of questions.
But that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying there is a choice. I'm one of those hyper-analytical minds, and I made a choice because I've come to that realization. It's like butting your head against the wall if you try to work out what you can never work out. I think we've kind of got off the track a bit, but it is an interesting conversation and an interesting subject matter that is raised in this song, and you can take it very, very far as that discussion and go really, really deep. But I think the song is just kind of meant to convey that frustration with lack of answers and just a lack of knowing, that uncertainty. And I think he does it really well. I mean, obviously, it got us to discuss it. So it's effective.
I was going to say, even the proclivity to go into a deep discussion and we have to stop ourselves from going into it, out of a 3-minute song, in a first-time reaction to a band we didn't know before, that's an impressive introduction to that band.
Absolutely. I think that the song allows you to enjoy the song itself as a whole, aside for meaning and lyrics and everything, because it's so well written and it's so pleasant sounding and it has that sweeping chorus and everything. And I think they knew exactly what they were doing when they put it together. It's just really, really cool. And yeah, I definitely look forward to hearing more from this band. And I wonder if a look at better translated lyrics would actually create a different conversation. But at the moment, just we couldn't find any. So we had to go by what we had. A very, very cool song, a very, very cool band. Definitely looking forward to more.
It's cool every now and then to have an intellectual impact from a song, which is in this case stronger than the emotional impact.
Absolutely. This was a lot of fun. So thank you, DJPaz, for the introduction to SOKONINARU, an awesome band that we definitely look forward to hearing more from. We appreciate the ongoing support. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, DJ Paz. We enjoyed reacting to SOKONINARU very much. More of this will be much appreciated. Thank you for all your support. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you get notified on all our future videos. If you have a song in mind you'd like us to react to, please make it through BuyMeACoffee so we'll get a chance to get to it. The link is at the top of the description below. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
Thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate all the support coming our way. As always, without you, there will be no show. So keep it coming. We'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode. We hope to see you all then. Thanks again, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.